Good Wednesday, August 8th, 2007. I'm Joanne, and today we have a special field report from Rocketboom field correspondent Chuck Olsen, who recently attended the YearlyKos convention in Chicago, along with several of the Democratic hopefuls. Let's take a peek.
Oh, hello, friends. It's Chuck, and I'm here at the YearlyKos convention in downtown Chicago, which is a huge gathering of progressive bloggers, activists, and organizations from YearlyKos, which is the largest and one of the most influential political blogs on the whole interwebs. Any second now, we're going to see this auditorium filled. Oh, there they are. All of your favorite candidates. Your Kosiniches, your Edwards, your Clintons, your Obamas. They've all gathered here to answer questions face-to-face from bloggers, which just goes to show how influential they've become.
I don't want to make a long speech, because part of what all of you represent is a different way of doing politics, where it's not just one way. And I'm lecturing and yakking, and all of you are falling asleep.
Hillary Clinton got into hot water when it was announced she would not be appearing in a one-on-one session with the bloggers. It made national news when she reshuffled her schedule to make the appearance.
You know, not everybody says nice things about me, but yeah, I know it's a burden I have to bear. But let me start by saying something perhaps a little unexpected, and that is thank you. Thank you for caring so much and being so involved in helping us create a modern progressive movement in America. I only wish that we had this active and fighting a blogosphere about 15 years ago.
I'm really glad she decided to show up, and it looks like she found out about an error, had her staff change it, and was all in good faith. She's much more personable than the press portrays her in general.
All right, my name's Jacob Alpin-Sheriff. I'm a rising sophomore at the George Washington University, and I came because I spend way too much time on the YearlyKos, so I figured I had to come and meet people and spend a couple $100, you know.
My name's Raleigh Munns, fugitive on YearlyKos. I'm a reference librarian from University of Missouri St. Louis, and a Deaniac. Howard Dean brought me here.
What you have done in the last 6 years is to set this country on the path of restoring the democracy that George Bush and the Republicans have tried to undermine. And I think
Howard Dean brought blogging and presidential politics together, but video bloggers are playing an increasingly important role, with some being invited to the Democratic National Convention in 2008.
The convention this year will be in Denver, Colorado, at the Pepsi Center, and we're going to break down the walls. We're going to make this convention open access, and if you can't be at the convention, you will feel like you're at the convention. We want video bloggers to come out. We want people to understand what it's like to be at the convention through the eyes of video bloggers and text bloggers.
So it's really going to be almost competing with network news.
Video blogger will have their cameras on 24 hours a day, and there's going to be a lot of really interesting stuff that goes on that doesn't happen on the stage. And we want everyone to see. We want this to be the most open convention in the history of the conventions.
The desire to get away from traditional horse race coverage of presidential politics was a strong one at YearlyKos. NYU's Jay Rosen was on hand to discuss his new project, Off the Bus. What does that mean, off the bus?
Off the bus means we're not on the bus with the regular campaign press. We don't take a horse race approach to journalism. We have thousands of people on our mailing list. We're going to engage them in what we call distributed reporting projects, which is lots of people combing through data or asking the same question in a lot of different places. And so we're just going to try and recruit a lot of people who care about their country, care about the nation's politics, and think campaign reporting can be a lot better to participate in it.
Participation is definitely what fuels the blogger revolution. YearlyKos founder Marcos Zuniga sums it up.
It's a movement that continuously refreshes itself, taking advantage of its democratizing infrastructure to give anyone with the right idea and passion a chance to change the world. It's a world in which the gatekeepers of the traditional media, the political and activist establishments can be easily bypassed. Doesn't matter whether the elite think we are respectable or not. They have lost the right to judge us.